Another blessed day in South Florida. This video is intended for veterans and their spouses who intend to use the VA loan program to purchase a home. I'll get started. A lot of things to cover. Now, the VA, what does VA stands for? VA stands for Veterans Affairs. Veterans Affairs. Unlike the FHA that insures loans, VA guarantees up to 25% of the loan amount within a certain limit that is based on where the person is purchasing the property. Now, how does one become qualified to receive a VA loan? The qualification for a VA loan, the veteran must, if you're a veteran, you must serve at least 90 days in the military and receive a honorable discharge. Also, members of the military who are on active duty can certainly use the VA as well as their spouses. The VA, to qualify before a veteran or a spouse of a veteran or even an active duty member, before communicating with the bank, you need to obtain, if you're a veteran, your DD-214, and also get a certificate of eligibility. The certificate of eligibility can be obtained through the VA. You can go through their website and they will provide you with that. You can apply for it and obtain it from their website. From there, the loan amount that you are getting, if it is for a single family home, and it's currently, if it is in the lower 50 states or in an area that's not a high cost of living area, the limit is $647,000, $647,200. The VA will guarantee 25% of that, which means the VA will guarantee $161,800. So $161,800, that would be guaranteed by the VA. If the veteran is purchasing a home that is more expensive than that limit for a single family home, they'll have to put 25% of the difference. Not the full difference, but 25% of that difference. So therefore, there's no loan limit on the amount the veteran can borrow, provided they can put down the 25%. Minimum credit score requirement for a veteran, ideally, the minimum score, most lenders require a minimum score of 620, if you've heard me communicate about that before. However, the most lenders for VA loan, most lenders, especially that would be if it's a jumbo loan, meaning it is in excess, most lenders will be requiring at least a 740 credit score. So if you're buying VA loan and you are putting zero down payment and it is a jumbo loan, the lenders will prefer your medium FICO score to be around 740. Short of that, that is, in a nutshell, what's required. Now let's talk about the income requirement. Of course, like every other loan, there's no minimum income requirement. However, the person's debt to income ratio is of significance. What does that mean? That means the loan amount, the person is going to make a payment based on the loan amount, the interest, and of course down payment. So if a person is putting zero down payment, that means their mortgage payment will be high. So therefore, the upfront, the upfront DTI, meaning the PD. PD stands for, again, principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. Those are the elements that make up a person's mortgage payment. So that mortgage payment, that ratio cannot be more than 41% of the person's gross monthly income. So their monthly income, their gross monthly income, when you take the payment, the mortgage payment, it cannot exceed 41% of their income, monthly income. Same thing, since the mortgage is going to be high because the person is putting zero down payment. So the same number, the same ratio applies to the back end, which is the DTI, the total debt to income ratio. That means we're taking into account the person's principal, interest, taxes, insurance, plus any other debt that they have an obligation to make, such as, again, student loans, car insurance, medical, not car insurance, I apologize, car payment, credit card payments, medical bills, all those things combined with the monthly mortgage payment cannot exceed 41% either. So that is, in a nutshell, what is required. The FHA guidelines are very much similar to VA guidelines, with the exception that the VA is 100%, whereas the FHA, the maximum loan amount can only be 96.5%. Therefore, the person must put at least 3.5% down payment. Whereas the VA, there's no such thing. Now, when it comes to financing, you understand there's some financing costs that's involved with purchasing a home. The VA limits those numbers. As far as the loan origination fee, that should only be 1%, should not exceed that. But the purchaser can always negotiate with the seller. The person who's buying the home can negotiate with the person who's selling the home for the person selling the home to pay for some of the expenses. That's usually the case. Now, most people often ask me, well, if I've already used the VA, can I use it again? The answer is yes, but it depends. It depends if you have any eligibility left. If you max out your VA eligibility, the amount that you can borrow, so the answer is no, you cannot use it until you settle that first loan, that first mortgage loan. However, if you have a balance remaining in your eligibility, you can always use that to buy a second home if that home is your primary residence, becomes your primary residence. And also, a veteran can also, or a veteran spouse, you understand, when I say veteran, I'm referring to any qualified person, including veteran spouses, military member spouses, and the member. Now, if you are buying a home from an individual and you are assuming that person's mortgage, then that person's eligibility will be swapped for yours. It's a little more, there are a little more nuance to that. However, that is in just how it works. So you can use VA more than once. If you have a balance remaining, yes, you can. If you don't have a balance, well, you will have to settle that first loan first. I think that basically covers everything. I like to keep this under 10 minutes, and I'm almost there. So that being said, if I can think of anything else that is of relevance, I will probably reshoot this video and include those things in there. But right off the top of my head, and based on my understanding with the process, I think I've covered just about everything. Again, don't forget to share with people that you think might find use or benefit anybody who may benefit from this video. Okay? Have a blessed and productive day, and be safe.